1, 2, 3, 4. Leeds are staying up.
Staying up. Leeds are staying up. Leeds are staying up. Staying up. Leeds are staying up.
You're on your own.
The Roaring Peacock Podcast.
Beautiful.
Welcome back to the Roaring Peacock Podcast.
Oi, oi!
Oi, oi! We talk about Leeds United. Subscribe to the YouTube channel or the podcast player where you are, and like the video. Comment. Let us know what you thought.
Give us a like.
I don't care who gives a like.
Premier League.
We're staying up. Come on!
It's over. That season is over.
Horrible season.
Yeah, we never have to watch that season again.
We will though. We will now.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it on DVD.
I'll be
now,
watching match of the day. I'll be watching all the match of the days I've not watched over the last 9 months again now.
Yeah.
Knowing it all built up to today.
Yeah, I just tweeted that I'm buying a lilac suit.
A zoot suit like a pimp.
Yeah,
you do right, mate. I might get one myself. I hate that kit as well.
The Pink Panther.
It's going to be remembered for all the wrong reasons now.
Does that take it over from Pablo?
What part? No, nothing ever. What, going to see Pablo?
No, Harrison scoring that winner.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we did the tune to do us a favour, didn't we? So they did
that.
They did their bit, which was brilliant because they didn't have what to play for.
I might get a Canos shirt. Yeah.
I might get a Canos shirt.
Brentford.
Wipe my ass with it and then
Canos
set fire to the fucking little bastard. Fucking hell. Honestly, he's been a penis for so many years. He's been like a thorn in our side. And then to go and do the exact thing we didn't want him to do, score the goal, and then get himself sent off, is just, that's like poetry, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It was like all of our karma that we built up over the season from everything going against us just fell right.
Everything,
you know.
It all fell right.
Beautiful little cameo from him, you know. The pantomime villain.
Yeah.
But any other game, they would have gone against us.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing is sometimes just the gods are in your favour.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what, we probably deserved. I know we've been rubbish this season. It's been a terrible season. You know, we've been beaten by terrible teams easily, like Southampton, Everton. We talked about this earlier, but we deserve to be in that league more than Burnley. Let's be frank, but more than Watford, more than Norwich.
Yeah.
So I bet there's a lot of clubs out there who are probably secretly, as much as they slag us off on Twitter and what have you, massively happy that they're going to get to go to Leeds again next year.
And we're going to bring the money in more than Burnley.
Of course we are. It's a better prospect playing Leeds, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to be somebody's big game. It's going to be quite a lot of teams' big game. So, man, it was heartbreaking at times, wasn't it?
Unbelievable.
When Burnley scored that, it was 2-1 and we were drawing 1-1.
No. We were both sitting there going, Burnley are going to score.
They're going to score.
They
They're definitely
are.
going to score.
They just are.
So we'll get there. We'll draw, and we've just got to better the result, and they'll score it last
The
minute.
thing is, Burnley have been on the brink of relegation for how many seasons now? I think that the luck has just finally gone.
They're a championship team. I've seen them.
Yeah.
And they did well though to push it to that final game, because I tell you what, when we beat Watford and they were 8 points behind us.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do well to put it on us and put the pressure on.
It's Michael Jackson.
Oh, motherfucker!
He's come in and he's touched those kids.
Scared all the
he's
kids.
got them playing.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's touched everybody around.
And
the club.
they've gone back to the 1990s again with a player coach with Ben Mee.
Yeah.
Just the proper Brexit sort of shite you doing it.
Beans on toast football.
Bonkers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If we'd have done that, there'd have been a riot. I mean, the Neil was anyway.
Yeah.
But can you imagine Cooper and Matt Jackson in the dugout there?
No. Cooper. Lucas Radaby.
Bonkers, innit?
But what about Jesse Marsh though? He's put up with a lot of shit really, hasn't he? And he's had to put up with a lot of shit. And living in the shadow of Bielsa is horrendous, isn't it? What a horrible thing to have to do.
It doesn't matter who was in that dugout, they would have been shouting exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Pass it.
True.
Just
That was us.
Just pass the ball to each other.
Stop trying to play 60.
But when they went down to Nyman, I was like, are we down to Nyman, are they? It was at times when they were just like headless chickens, they didn't want the ball, they were scared.
Yeah, I think the thing though, when they went down to 9, the game was dead, and we kept trying to give them a chance.
Yeah.
Well, 10 particularly was kept to give him a chance to get back in the game. Once he went to 9, the game was dead.
Self-destruction.
All that mattered was the Newcastle result, which I kept saying to you, you know what's going to come on, goal flash here from Turdmore.
Score update.
Turdmore. Or somebody fucking...
More turds.
You know, Cornet's knocked it in off his arsehole, whatever.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we score that goal. Kills it. Beautiful.
Yeah, but that's the
We
thing.
didn't even celebrate, did we? We just sat quietly.
Yeah.
Didn't say a word to each other.
Yeah, no. We weren't celebrating.
The kids all jumped on us and, you know, my wife got excited, which she's not bothered about Leeds United really, but she knows I'm going to be happy all night. So, it's all good.
But yeah, it's over.
I can't go through that again.
Yeah.
How many
I
games has
can't.
that been like this season?
Oh, I love it.
It's
I
just-
fucking love it, mate. There must be something wrong with me. I proper love it. I do. I loved it all. I love the fact that I couldn't breathe at about 40 minutes in first half. I love the fact that to go out half time to get some fresh air. I couldn't breathe. My kid said to me in, 35 minutes in first half, Dad, you're really red.
What's wrong with Dad's face?
Why's Dad look like that?
Tomato.
Why is Barney nearly crying?
Yeah, man, he's crying on his own in the corner. He's not even got a drink. He's always sat down on his haunches like Elsa.
I'm grunting like an old dog.
And Nora's just eating hobnobs like
Yeah.
there's no tomorrow. Like, what the fuck is it with hobnobs and celebration? You know?
Nora's there with the chips.
What do you really want when Leeds stay up this year? I really want a hobnob. The words you've never said.
You've gotten so much shit for these hobnobs.
What were you doing celebrating? Well, where were you? Well, I was
Eating
with some
hobnobs.
mates that came over from Austria.
Yeah.
And it's weird, they celebrate with hobnobs.
We brought this amazing gin.
Hobnobs.
Amazing gin, by the way. We brought this amazing gin from Austria, from this farm. Really beautiful romantic story. What have you got to go with it?
Yeah.
Hobnobs.
Perfect.
Got these hobnobs to go with it. And I stupidly said, if we do stay up and we score again, I'm going to crumble the hobnob in my face.
Yeah, crumble it all over your
I've
face.
still got bits in my eyebrows, up my nostrils, everywhere. Amazing.
Brilliant.
Come on, boys. Listen, it's been a terrible season. We've
Yeah.
had to create some sort of entertainment out of this season.
I know,
which is
it's
a
been
miracle in
terrible.
itself.
Yeah.
All credit to all of us for that.
We only pod when we win, so we've done about
Three
5
years.
pods.
Last season in lockdown, when we were doing really well, we did about 3 a week.
Yeah.
Now it's like one a
Yeah,
month.
there you go.
We're staying up.
Oh,
Staying up.
Leeds are staying up.
Nah. Leeds are staying up.
Staying up. Leeds are staying up.
The thing is that I was going to watch this on my own because I just didn't know.
Massive mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have coped watching it with someone.
Yeah.
I don't want to be emotional here, but I
You
just
are,
feel
you
like
start
I've
crying,
had a
yeah.
moment today.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I mean, I would have regretted not coming and watched
Of course
it.
you would.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah.
Like when we got promoted, I didn't go and celebrate. I think that's my time now. I've had the
Yeah.
moment with.
That's where we should go now.
What?
Down
City
to
Square.
Ellen Road.
City Square's going to be
Yeah.
bouncing
I'm
tonight.
telling you, it will be.
No, but that's the mistake you make. Is like I can be a bit like that, a bit withdrawn, and like I'm gonna watch it on my own. I don't usually get to watch it when my kids watch it, but you know, being me and mates, whatever would have happened today, we'd have consoled each other.
Yeah.
We would have celebrated each other like we did. Knowing that you've got your pals around you is the most important thing, and that's the thing about Leeds. I put a tweet out this week about, you know, you don't support your club for stars and for, you know, for glory and for things. You support your team because it's extra on your heart.
Yeah.
And when you're with your pals, everything's easier. We win, it's easier. We lose, it's easier. And that's what it's all about, being Leeds, being together. You know, we created a podcast together, which has kind of probably carried the test of time a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like today, for the viewers, obviously, Donny didn't know that Barney was coming. He thought he wouldn't come in, so we had a
Been
little
telling
knock.
everyone you hadn't coming.
I know, we had a little knock at the door at about
Yeah,
3
knock.
o'clock. A knock at the door, and Barney comes in, and it's us three together. Who've, you know, there's some great contributors, but we've pretty much done the lion's share of the podcast this year
Yeah.
when it's been shit, and made it what it is. So you know, love you, man.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too, bro.
You know what? And we've kept it going, and we've got a beautiful thing to remember today, like staying up. Hopefully Ramsey puts his stubby little Italian hand in his pocket, spend some money this year, and we get a proper team to, you know, keep us there.
He's probably tweeting now, saying,
I know. Adam Forshaw. Adam Forshaw. Tyler Roberts on the bench, that's what made the difference, Tyler Roberts.
I told you Jesse Marsh should get us out of it.
But you know what, those kids, Joffrey, Greenwood,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greenwood, I mean, the first start in the biggest game of the season and didn't let anybody down.
He wasn't losing his head. Everybody else was. It's
He
like
was
Rudyard
calm.
Kipling, isn't it?
He was the most mature person on the pitch for the first 20 minutes, to
Yeah.
be fair.
Yeah, just calm, just doing the simple basics. Get the ball, pass it. It's not hard, is it?
Pass you, mate.
It's not hard. Everybody else losing their heads. Oh, I've got to do the, you know,
60-yard.
60-yard through ball. Yeah.
It's a shame
Assist of the
Joffrey's first
season.
goal didn't count. I think Joffrey would have been on it then.
I thought also as well, I mean, a lot of people have said that Rafinha's head's gone, but today he played out of his skin. They're celebrating at the end with fans as well. It obviously he's
Did the
going.
old Pat Cash, didn't he? Climbed into the
Obviously
crowd.
he's going, but it means something for him.
But that's what you
Being
wanted
played
from
for
him.
this club.
That's what everybody
Yeah.
wanted from this season. I've been his biggest critic at times this season. You want to see him. You know, I said to you when he got the penalty, give us one last thing before you go, and he did it fucking brilliantly. And that's what he's capable of. And that's why it's frustrating when he can't give you it more consistently. But I mean, what a performance today! And even Phillips was superb
Yeah,
today.
Phillips was back to his normal self.
Yeah,
today.
he was fantastic. He knew what he meant. I saw him with Harvey Nichols on
Quite a few
Friday.
straight passes though.
Yeah, but that's going to happen in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
position. He got the ball a lot, didn't he? But
Yeah,
I seen him in Harvey Nichols when I was with you on
Yeah, you
Friday.
did.
And I had a chat to him and said, look, everybody's behind you, we love you, you know, just go and play your own game. And he kind of did that, didn't he? He was driving it for the first 20-25 minutes, just set the tone, and amazing.
Yeah, I thought Cooper were going to do a Cooper, but
Yeah, he had
a
Ricky
couple of
in
times, but
Belair was trying, wasn't
yeah.
They almost took each other out, didn't they?
he? Yeah,
Cooper,
yeah.
yeah.
Lorente was trying his best to...
A little bit of flavour of the playoff.
Yeah.
indeed.
We're not going to do this simple with these. Let's just
Right,
get
yeah.
the
They were
fans-
flirting
Oh,
with
they
it.
were, yeah.
There's that massive craving for self-destruction.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, Cooper like taking on men. I'm like, what are you doing? You don't do that. You Cooper.
Yeah, I'm last man. I'm going to do a little one-touch.
Yeah.
Touch.
Shall I play the easy ball to Firpo?
No.
Or shall I run like a madman at two Brentford players and lose the ball?
It don't matter,
Almost
does it?
get sent off.
Ultimately.
But
Flirt with it.
Firpo again is like sometimes he does something. I'm not going to say brilliantly, but
Hot and
like,
cold, isn't it?
Yeah, and then like, and
He's
then
good
the
today.
next
He's
phase
good
of
today.
play, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Rodrigo the same.
Yeah.
There's sort
He
of
did, I mean, they did the hard bit, getting the ball.
They're still all over the place at certain
Yeah.
points as well. Firpo ends up at right back.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like,
Or in midfield.
what are you doing now?
Yeah.
Like, what's he doing
Yeah.
the
there?
caught between two styles. There's a caught between Bielsa's style, which you don't want to forget because it's been amazing, and whatever Marsh is trying to teach him. Probably talking more than action, which is Marsh's way, and he's talked too much for me in the build-up. But ultimately, he delivered the names there to keep us up,
Yeah.
kept us up.
Yeah.
We always said right from 12, 15 games ago, don't judge until the very last, till the season's done.
Yeah.
Should we have done better? Yeah, we should have got beat by Everton 3-0. Southampton should have beat us 3-0. We should have took more points off those teams around us. Okay, could afford to lose. You know, even Everton took points off Arsenal and Chelsea and Man United, and you know we never did that this year, did we? We didn't really.
West
have
Ham, that was it.
that. Yeah, West Ham. We talked today, didn't we? The highlights were Wolves, Norwich, West Ham. That was
Yeah.
it.
Watford.
Watford a little bit. We
Yeah.
kind of expected to beat them, but
Yeah.
the actual
Wolves
excitement and the Newcastle not won for 19 games, players at our place beat us. There was so many games that were there. The opportunity was there to be taken to push on and kick on.
I think
Never
today's
took it.
probably the first time I've seen a full 90-minute performance
True.
for months as well.
True.
It's been 45 minutes here, 30 minutes there.
Yeah.
but
And even then they
today-
clocked off 10 minutes before half time. They
Yeah,
clocked
yeah.
off. Got to do better. And that's it. We've got an opportunity to do better, haven't we?
And
Hopefully
the
for
third
next season.
season in the Premier League is massive
Yeah, it's
for
key, isn't it?
promoted,
Yeah,
promoted
it's key.
team. It's just massive, absolutely massive.
Yeah, I feel like that was a massive sliding doors moment. Because
Absolutely.
if we'd have gone the other way,
Yeah.
it would have been
knows.
massively painful. I mean, can you imagine like Luton away and all of that?
fuck
Just, you know,
Well, the thing is, the Leeds fans, we would have embraced it, wouldn't we?
we would have.
Yeah. But we'd have lost players.
You'll never find bigger fucking masochists than Leeds
yeah.
fans.
But
We'd
it's,
have loved it.
We'd have been sitting here, right, on this very couch, going, oh well,
Can't wait for
yeah.
Rotherham.
we love the championship anyway, much better than all this sports
Sunderland
washing
are back in there.
billionaires.
Sunderland are back in there. It's going to be a massive game, Leeds.
Right,
Sunderland.
yeah.
But that's the beauty of people, it's human condition, and it's also the beauty of football
I
fans.
think
They'll find it
also,
positive.
I think also for me, it's the opposition fans would love if Leeds
Oh,
were being relegated.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Twitter? I mean, I mean, I've tweeted some shite this season.
That's fucking hell.
So will be fair. And I can imagine the amount of people who bookmark my tweets saying, I can't wait for when Leeds get relegated. Not just on Twitter, elsewhere as well.
That's when you live your life on Twitter though. First thing you wanted to do was you'd bookmark loads of tweets to go back and savage people.
The last match of the day when we played Brighton, Alan Shearer, Leeds are down.
Yeah.
Looked about that.
I worry
tagged
for
him in
Leeds.
it. Yeah.
I worry.
Fucking hell, Shane hadn't got a clue. He could have gone to Man United. He went to Newcastle the team. Don't listen to him, man. He's full of shit. Oh, they've got to give the Geordies some props today. I've got a whole family full of Geordies and they're all texting me now. Oh, did we do you a favour? No, we did it ourselves. We won the game. You didn't have to do us out.
Yeah, we beat the 9 men. We did it.
There's nothing more Leeds than us getting beat by 9 men.
What's proved this season, or the last few games, there's no such thing now in the modern game that teams are on the beach. There's not.
No,
Look at Tyrone Mings when he saved that. You've got to thank Tyrone Mings for saving that.
That'd have made the difference.
Yeah.
By his studs,
Yeah. So we should have, what do we do normally?
What do
Man of the match.
Oh, magic moment.
Magic moment. Harrison's goal.
Yeah, tough to go past that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit tough to go past that one flying in because that makes the difference, doesn't it?
I
It's
think-
got to be Harrison's goal.
I think the fact that Rafinha's wife was in with all the Leeds fans.
Yeah.
She's ugly as well, isn't she, poor guy? Say what a poor lad in.
He's alright, he's off now.
Having to go on to that. Poor lad.
Yeah.
No wonder he's distracted.
Yeah.
I was distracted for about 30 seconds there. I was like, holy shit.
You hit that well from your wife.
Yeah, no, yeah. She used to be being a bit.
I think for me, because you'll both say Harrison, or you'll think that anyway, I'll have to say Rafinha's penalty because it all hung on that.
Yeah,
I mean, if
yeah.
that hadn't have gone
Yeah,
in,
the pressure, yeah.
God, that would have been
And he did
painful.
one of those stupid penalties that I hate when you do that.
Yeah,
The stutter.
stuttered walk up.
Yeah.
I think the thing, mate, you're absolutely right, that got us going. But the Harrison goal, I felt
Sealed
all
it,
that
yeah.
tension got
Yeah,
out of it.
gone, yeah.
The minute they scored that goal, I thought that's us.
To be honest, I was
Still waiting for VAR, obviously.
I was waiting for the score update from
yeah.
Turn more. They've scored 2 goals in a
It
minute.
wouldn't matter,
Brilliant.
yeah.
The replay though, when Harrison scored, Rodrigo's like, oh yeah, it's gone in, yeah. No, those like it's not celebrating or anything, just very calm about it. But with the release on that, I mean, you could see Cooper at the end on the floor crying his eyes out.
Yeah, man.
The amount of pressure those players must have been in the last few weeks must have been immense.
Oh, it's horrendous. It's been on us. You imagine the pressure on us, and then people keep saying, fans, the footballers aren't bothered. The £multi-million. They are bothered.
Yeah.
Phillips is bothered. Cooper's bothered.
Especially these
Jack
players,
Harrison's
because these
bothered.
players are the first players to get promoted in 16 years.
Exactly.
It shouldn't have ended us getting relegated with those same players.
No.
Now it's their time to step aside and the new players to come in. They've got a legacy now. Those players.
Yeah.
They've kept us in the Premier League again for another season.
At least another season.
Skin of our teeth. Bonkers that. Absolutely
The penal's
bonkers.
amazing though, isn't it?
Right.
In the penal, brilliant.
Man of the match.
Man of the match. Ooh, that's a good one, that.
Tough, innit? Because they were all hot and cold.
Yeah,
So that's tension, isn't it? That's the nerves. That's like the tension taking over.
Yeah.
For me, I've got to say Phillips,
Yeah.
because as a hometown boy, to play in a game with that magnitude, and to be as good as he was in that first 20 minutes, which set the tone. It's hard not to give him it. There's loads. I mean, you could argue Rafinha, of course. Harrison had a good last 20 minutes. I thought Joffrey was amazing. I thought Green was amazing. But for me, Phillips set the tone in that first 20 minutes. We're going to dominate this. We're going to beat you. We're going to get to every second ball. We're going to get to every ball before you.
Yeah.
And he set that. He was controlling the pace at the start of the game. When he played against a kid like Ericsson, who was a fantastic, world quality footballer.
Yeah.
And he stood out above, for me, apart from the set piece, he stood out above Ericsson. Got to go Phillips. On his hometown boy, and you know what, nothing will have meant more to him than winning and staying up this year. So Phillips for me.
Okay. Barney?
I'll probably sit on the grand scheme of things for the whole game. I'd probably say Phillips, but
Jingo everywhere, yeah?
great.
Oh yeah, spilling the
Green-
sea.
You got away with
I
that, didn't
thought Greenwood, a player that you wouldn't have thought would step up into the pressure that he was under, and people question why is he started in front of Klitsch.
Yeah.
I thought first half he was fantastic.
He was class, yeah.
Read the game really well. Complimented Phillips in midfield. He dropped back when he needed to drop back. Tracking back. Winning the ball when needed. If he lost the ball, he was straight at it again. And you can sort of see the transition with the youth team moving into the first team when there were some players you would have thought would start straight away, and you never would have thought that Greenwood would be a standout player.
No.
And I think that's testament to
He was great at Wolves.
Yeah.
He played really well when he came to Wolves. He's had some good little cameo roles, hasn't he?
And he set up a goal against Watford as well.
First starts, yeah, brilliant, yeah.
Kept a cool head, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Those transitions from midfield to attack would been really, really poor at creating chances, and he was really the glue. And those two together, Phillips and Greenwood, they really controlled that midfield so well.
Yeah.
Right, you've taken both of mine.
Yeah, he says it every time. He said it for 2 years now. When you both called the one I was going to pick. So.
You know, it's between Joffy and Rafinha. Joffy really set the pace. I think in the first half we've been missing a target man all season. You know, James hasn't done it. Harrison, they tried him there at number 9. He didn't do it either. And we've only looked really good when Bamford was there as a target man. So I think that really set the tone. I think it was important that we had a good start and that we looked like a threat.
Yeah.
So that they were sort of looking over their shoulder and thinking, well, we can't commit here.
That disallowed goal I think set the tone.
Yeah, it did.
He knew how tricky Harrison is. I know he's a bit frustrated at times, but that ball through was fantastic. And an arm length away, Joffy scores a fantastic
What a
goal to set the
finish.
scene, but yeah, and I think that frightened him a bit.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
So I do think they thought they would come out and roll over us.
Yeah, off by a whisker as well, wasn't he?
Oh, an arm length, yeah. A forearm length, yeah.
It felt very.
A foreskin length, you could say.
Wow.
It felt the first half felt very Bielsa sort of style.
Yeah,
We saw
you said
some
that.
sort of man marking systems to a certain extent sometimes. We saw the overlapping fullbacks again. And the pressing we were doing as well, it felt like this is your man, that's your battle, go for it.
Yeah, you've got to win those battles first 20 minutes. That's why I thought Phillips was key. That's why I voted for him.
Yeah, he was
He won
everywhere.
every battle. Even when he won his man, he was still winning his battle. So
Right then. Is that it?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Is it?
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts.
Don't fuck that, sir.
What's your thing? Oh, I'm just gonna go to bed. So. Final thoughts, go Barney. Just glad it's over.
Just thankful that season's over. I'd never want to experience a season. I know it's hard in the Premier League for a promoted team, but the amount of things that have not gone our way this season, and I don't want to end up being like a Liverpool fan and feeling all sorry for myself, but the things that team has gone through this season, what we've had to go through this season, is just, I can't live through that again. I'm too old.
Nora? Final thoughts?
Come on, Nora.
Come on, Nora.
Always behind the camera.
I'm
Come
glad
on,
I'm
Nora.
allowed to buy the lilac kit now.
You're not buying a lilac kit, let me down, girl. What about, what do you think of Leeds, by the way? Put the camera back on Nora. You've been in Leeds for, what, a couple of weeks now? What do you think of Leeds?
Love it. Don't want to go.
What's it like to hang around with a legend like you and Metcalf? It's amazing, isn't it?
The best
Need
bit.
subtitles when
The
you're hanging
best
about with
bit.
me and the mates. No, it's been beautiful to have you, so thank you. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the gifts as well. Massive Toblerones.
Yeah.
Gin from Austria. Wow.
There you
So
go.
generous, thank you. Final thoughts?
Final thoughts?
And I'll do mine last.
Alright, you'll go last then.
Why not?
God, pretty much, I can't say it better than Barney said it. I'm just glad it's over. It's been great. It's been great to come over. Obviously, we thought we were going to be safe, but yeah, it was just sign some fucking players.
It's about the fourth time you said it this season.
I'm telling you, we haven't signed a midfielder for 4 years now.
Yeah.
Is it 5
Yeah,
seasons or something?
2018, yeah. Centre mid, yeah.
Yeah, so just do better at recruitment next time and let's have a proper season next year. Let's be nowhere near this again because my heart can't take it.
Yeah.
You see, I'm older than you, right? So my last final thoughts are, just chill out.
Right, relax.
Everything happens for a reason, right?
Yeah.
I'm 50 now, so I've got a few years on you two, right? I seen you today, all panicking. I just swear my way out of it, don't I?
Is that what I look like?
Yeah. You both looked a
Was
bit
that panicky?
Yeah, you both looked bad. So I always had it in my mind that... we'd stay up for some reason, weird reason, right? But if we went down, it's also cool. So, just, learn to live with the fact that Leeds United take you to the fucking depths,
Right.
to the massive heights. But, as you said, Barney, the third season syndrome now, we've had that second season nonsense. It is absolutely down for people to learn the lessons.
Yeah.
Ramazani, Orta, if you can just stay off that cocaine, it'd be brilliant.
Right.
Allegedly.
So we're winning the league next season then?
No, but you know what it is, that third season makes a huge difference. Look at Villa, look at all them teams who've kicked on. My final thoughts are, we've got an amazing season to look forward to next season, and we're still in the division. We don't have to go play Luton and Rotherham. And that is down to the hard work of the players. As much as it's been tough, and it's been tough to watch. It has been one of the hardest seasons to watch. As long as I can remember, I don't think I've watched a season that's been so unforgiving and so lacking in any kind of upbeat or any kind of high points. It's been so few. But we're back again next year.
Come on.
Most of those clubs in there are going to love the fact we're back as much as they hate us. They're going to love it because it's a big game for them.
Yes!
We're going to take over the Premier League again.
Go on, Ewan!
We're going to fucking smash people left, right and centre next year.
Just because we feel like it.
I think I'm going to be the Barney now because you've been really negative recently.
I have, yeah.
We're going to finish 6th next year.
Oh!
Fuck the Premier
my
League.
word.
It's all
We're
going to be
ride
behind
it.
closed doors because of monkeypox.
Oh, monkeypox, yeah, of course there is, yeah. Probably is, yeah, that's exactly... You know what, we always said, when Leeds came up, it was like, the most Leeds thing ever would be to go up under closed doors, get relegated under closed doors.
Right.
And then we soon realised that, no, actually, the most Leeds thing ever is to go up, play a season under closed doors, do fantastic, and beat Man City, and draw with Liverpool, draw with Man United, do all these fantastic games. The most Leeds thing ever was to go down with the whole fucking lot of us were in there.
Didn't do it.
And we didn't do it!
The whole universe is on
Changing
our
that
side.
look. Exactly. The
Penalty.
The
Canals get off.
Yeah, the look has turned.
Oh, you've used your 3 subs. That's
9
it.
men on pitch. They can't put the pressure with 9 men on pitch. Everything's working in our favour. The look's turned. Somebody's took that gypsy curse off Allen Road.
Right.
Somebody's took the gypsy curse.
That was us, the Sonora.
Yeah. Because you've come from Austria to England.
Right. At Barney LUFC 21
Yeah.
for nonsense.
Nonsense.
No.
Oh, shit.
That came out wrong.
Nonsense. Sorry, yeah, say that again.
At Ewan Metcalf, Machiavelli, and at the Adelites, at Peacock's Row if you want to follow the podcast. Like, subscribe, get us logo tattooed on your cheek, on your cheeks.
On your cheeks. Both of them. All four.
All 4 cheeks.
Come on, Leeds! Come on! Leeds are stayed up. Stayed up. Leeds are stayed up. Na 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 na. Leeds are stayed up. Stayed up. Leeds are stayed up. Na 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 na. Leeds are stayed up. Stayed up. Leeds are stayed up. Way!
No, pump it up. The whites are staying up.
Most of our stats come from LUFC Stats or LUFC Data on Twitter. A very special thanks to Barney Stewart Cook, Ewan and Howard Metcalf, Josh Pearson, Laura, Leon and Rob, The Light Show and all our family and friends.
So many games to play, don't care what's on your mind.